I'm going to go live. But I just been like, I just want to just pop on and just give a message and just pin it into the community so that everyone can kind of catch up with it. So I'm just pulling the cards and welcome to a Mystic Monday. This is one of those weeks that feels very heavy. So I asked what was this week going to be about, and it's transformation. There's going to be evolution. I want you to pay attention to the water. There's going to be the soul star merging with the divine. But one of the things that came up, because today is the 16th, is mental health. Really staying true to that. And how do you bring some joy into your life? Drinking some good hibiscus. Now, once we get the mental health under track, we have the focus card. Being focused. What is it that we're setting ourselves into? And then here, what is it that we need? What have we forgotten is the water card. Now, this water card is the meaning of diving in with source, diving in deep with source, connecting to the waters, connecting to our deeper emotions of self. But right now, if you're feeling a little bit out of it, kind of like, oh my gosh, what is going on? The heaviness, feeling kind of sleepy, feeling like, I just got to lay down and get some rest. Do that, because what's happening is the energy is revving up so high. Now, I got to share with you, and I like the fact that I'm kind of doing it this way because I just got out of a medicine bath. And some of you are probably like, hey, I didn't get a notification um, as you were coming on. I said, no, because your priestess tried to do a 3 minute, hold on a second, to do a 3 minute video on a little thing, and it wouldn't let me post it. So I said, oh, okay. Well, obviously, being a priestess as I am, nothing's going to stop me. So I'm going to find a way. And I did. So I just said, well, I'll just come on and just pop on real quick and then post it. So here's the deal. Now I got to share with you two dreams that I had. I have to share with you the dream of yesterday and then the dream of last night. So I'm going to pull another card. Okay. So the dream that I had night before last, when I laid down, I saw this disc, this sun disc thing. Now I read about something about China has supposedly put a sun disc up in front of the sun, and that's the artificial sun and all this shenanigans. And I'm like, they really think that they can control the sun with a disc thing? So I just kind of like threw it out of my head and I went to sleep. Speaking of disc, I like this. Speaking of the disc. So I go to sleep and I have a dream. I'm in the parking lot. I'm getting ready to go run some errands and I look up and I see an explosion in the sky. I see all of this like fire, starling, shooting across the sky, like something blew up in the sky. And it was that disc. And it was kind of like, that scene in what the heck was that movie? um Hunger Games. When she shoots the arrow into the sky and she realizes it's all technology? That's what it looked like when it blew up. And then the real sun came through and wiped out anything that wasn't organic. I watched people disappear around me. I was just standing there in a parking lot. I'm like, oh, it's happening now. So that was the first one. Then this morning, the dream I had early this morning. Portal Keeper. The dream I had this morning was off the chain. So I'm walking in Tiamat on the earth. That's earth right now, but it was the past. Okay, past earth. Tiamat, where all the big giant trees were. Okay. The big, big trees before they were cut down. And this is the story that I was told. And as I'm walking, I'm looking at the big trees. I said, Mother, what happened? And the mother tree told me the story and said, they cut us down because the big trees were all the divine feminine trees. We were the ones to help other trees to grow and root on the planet. And when they took us down, now all that's growing on the planet are a lot of hybrid trees and male energy trees that are not able to connect with a divine feminine energy. And I said, well, yeah, that's why they said there's more allergies and stuff on the planet because we have all of these male divine energies. And said, well, we were the reason to keep everything in balance because of the truth of how we stand. And so I was taken throughout the world and shown all that used to be these tall, luscious, beautiful trees, and how their root system went into the ley lines, and they are booting up through the ley lines now. So even though the top part was taken off, the root system has rooted into the ley lines. And this is what's going to be bringing about a supercharged Mother Earth plate, I should say, all the way around. And when that charges up, it's going to be able to receive the charge from the original true suns that we have. So I woke up with that feeling of, wow, that is just amazing. Don't you think? Amazing. So, on that note, I just want to give everyone that message and just deliver it to you. And we will be having our 10-day that starts on the 25th, 10 days of portal intentional work on Telegram, where I'll be able to load up things and put quick teachings there in Telegram so that you can get these quick concentrated medicine over there. So there's not here, you know, over here on Boohoo YouTube that will load things up a day later. And I didn't realize that was happening until people were telling me. So yeah, I don't get it until the day later. And I said, oh, okay, well, we're not doing that because we're getting ready to step into another part of our portal work. So if some of you have been feeling a little worn out, tired, feeling like, oh gosh, I just want to lay down, just get some rest because this is going to be a heavy week of energy. And man, let me tell you, I am just looking at it like, oh, it's a lot of energy. So do exactly what was here. It says shine your light and just be true to the self. So I'm going to go ahead and close out. More than likely, I'll probably be on Wednesday and come on, but start getting ready to get things together for going into our work of our 10-day intentional. And Wednesday is our new moon, so more than likely I'll be on Wednesday so that we can start making the plans and getting ready for also our spring equinox that's going to come into place and we step into that. So there's a lot going on. All right, lovelies. With that being said, I'm just giving you this. Thank you, lovely. Giving you the info and just checking in. And I just wanted to make sure everybody just got the message. So go back and listen. If you're just tuning in, go back and listen to what I talked about with the dreams and pay attention to your dreams that are coming in right now because it might feel like a lot of watery energy that's coming up behind you. And God, oh my gosh, can we stop with the headaches? Can we stop with the past stuff coming up? How many of you feeling that coming up? things from the past all of a sudden just show up, bright and fluffy tail. It's like, whoa, what is that all about? And people from the past trying to come in on the timeline. Okay. All right, lovelies, be good to yourself. Be so light. This is your galactic spiral light priestess, Makana, coming in, giving you some messages. Now, one thing on the West Coast, we got sunshine. And then on the East Coast, there's all this snow and people getting snowed in, all kind of crazy stuff going on. So much love to all of you. Be good to yourself. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Let's start making plans. Bye.